I'm Nandini Sethi and I'm from the batch of 2019-2020.
Hi, I'm Divya. I'm from the batch of 2019-2020 as well.
Hello everyone, my name is Ansh Gandhi and I am also from the 2019-2020 batch.
Hi, my name is Mitansh Lalla and I'm gonna graduate this year.
So we're all here today we thought we'd educate our seniors who apparently know nothing about the inter-school competitions.
I mean, I couldn't imagine my school life without taking part in competitions.
We were continuously down for practices. We were never in class.
And to think that they didn't have any of it is just plain sad because I bet most of our best memories include being a part of such competitions.
Yeah, and for them it was like as though it's just like a time pass, like a thing on the side. Oh, today is this competition, let's just go for it. And then there's us practicing for months just to get that one dance routine perfect.
We
I
used to put our
swear.
heart and soul in it. I remember those days. Oh my god.
And you remember how people used to bunk classes, like just even if you can't do anything, just for the one thing that you're getting to bunk classes and go for practice.
Yeah, that was the essence of taking part in competitions, just bunking classes.
Like half of my friends were down with me practicing.
Yeah, and then I think Pooja Salan ma'am, she started announcing on the PA after a while that okay, only so and so student will come down for so and so practice. And I used to feel so good that I am going for this practice or studying maths. So like bye bye.
Yeah, your
But
name was never
But then there were no
announced in school.
friends.
Only she announced it.
But rehearsals are not as fun as you all make it seem because I remember this instance from one of a competition I took part in, which was called Charisma, which was a personality competition. So usually personality competitions are like beauty pageants where they kind of before the main day they train you for a couple of days how to act on the main day. So during one of the training days, like that we had a coach and that time we were practicing ramp walking and that coach was pretty brutal with his comments. He was super cynical, very critical, and he was super rude basically. Anyway, I walked down the ramps and then after like he just looks at me and he's like, okay, your walk was good and all, but your toenails are hurting my eyes. I looked down at my feet. I was
What?
wearing open-toed heels. I looked at my feet and I'm just so confused. I don't know how to react. And I looked back at him, and then for 2 minutes, we both are just looking at each other. And then he finally decides to break the ice, and he's like, maybe you could just paint them or something. I got
Oh
so
damn.
offended. And my friends from the audience are like so confused themselves. They're like, what is he saying? So that was one of like the worst experiences I've had when it came to rehearsals.
Oh
But yeah.
god.
There was this dance competition in which I was taking part in, and there was this whole choreography, and everything was done. Everything was done. And so on this last day, there was this scene where I was drinking and coming. It was like a part of a story and stuff. I was like drinking and coming in full drunkard scenes. And then I think some teacher told that it'll not be allowed in the competition. So like half of my
Oh.
choreography was based on this drinking scenes, and on the last day, the teacher tells this. So like you
Oh
had to change the
my.
half of the choreography, like half of it. Then you put some accident or something and all. But it was fun. It was fun learning new things. It was
On the
horrifying.
last day.
On the last day, it was really horrifying.
Was in our cascade competition. Yeah, in that cascade only.
Yes,
So
yes.
we were in this fashion show event. Okay, and we were prepared. Okay, we were all prepped up and hyped up for our performance. But then half an hour before our performance, we came to know that we had downloaded the music in the wrong format. We were so tensed. We were running around. We were going to get a laptop from those debate competition people. It was a fiasco. It was too bad. And then our performance was also pushed up. We were like on the third performance, then they pushed it to the sixth or the seventh performance. It was
And how did the performance like turn out finally?
that was it
And it
was
was
good.
really nice. I saw it. It was amazing. I thoroughly liked it.
Thanks. Thank you.
Again, that same competition, that same fashion show one, this happened just before the music thing. So we were going to like register that we are coming up on stage, like ours is the third dance or the fourth, fashion show. Ours is the fourth number or something. And they suddenly tell us that, oh, you know what, your clothes, we can't allow you all to go up on stage like this. We were there since 7 in the morning and ours was around 3, 4 in the evening, our event. So we're like, you're telling us this now. And it wasn't even that, we were wearing something not appropriate. It was proper everything, like any normal dress, but like a few girls had worn like knee-length dresses or skirts. So now that's fine. But no, they had a problem with that. And I remember one of them had worn a knee-length skirt with knee-length boots. They were like, no, but we can see a bit of your knee, so that's not that we won't allow that. So we were like, what? So
Yeah.
believe this. We thankfully, like the boys had just finished their football event. So imagine they had just finished the football event. So they went and wore those long socks, sweaty, stinky. They didn't match with what we were wearing, but like they ended up wearing that. And one boy, like he was wearing like a sleeveless t-shirt. So they were like, okay, that's also not allowed. So he had to go and wear like a school jacket over it.
Oh,
It was so
Oh my
oh
God.
yeah.
We're doing this episode to tell the the older batches that how fun inter-school competitions are, but all we've been talking about is how we've had so many issues and problems. I don't think we're setting the right example.
Can't help it. We hardly any competitions of us went very smoothly. Otherwise, there was something that was bound to happen at the last moment.
But that's what kind of makes it memorable. The fact that things
Yeah.
went wrong and the stress and like all the commotion that is created, that's what makes it fun ultimately.
But when you come on stage now, all these friends and teachers are cheering for you now. You feel so nice. You get the self motivation that you want to perform for them. Like
Oh
yes,
yeah.
I want to do something good for them.
I remember when we had to be cheer on for this Udan competition. So it was raining damn heavily. Okay, it was raining cats and dogs, and that's why Jessica Miss, canceled the competition and said no, the area is flooded and y'all can't go for the competition. So it was 7 a.m. in the morning. All of us are chatting on the group. We are like, no, Miss, please, please let us dance. We've been training for months. Let us go. I wish this competition would have been cancelled because it was humiliating. I'll tell you why. We went up on the stage. Everything was damn good till the last song. So there was this climb that one guy had to do. He had to jump on another guy and then land on another guy's back. He slipped on the first guy and his head smashed on the second guy's back. We were so nervous. We had frozen, okay? Everyone was laughing at us. We had become a laughing stock. It was so humiliating. We came back, chup chap, and we sat पीछे जाके. We didn't even want to go on the stage. It was that bad.
Ansh, remember there's this acting competition in which we had to act that became a Sardar or something. and then
Correct.
your uncle wrote the script for us. And it was really funny. Everyone laughed at it. Everyone there laughed at it.
But we still didn't win.
Biasness.
Partiality,
Biasness,
man.
what to tell now?
Yeah, they were so biased.
Someone else who did dirty acting. It was not even good. It didn't even deserve third prize. They
Those
got
people
the first.
fumbled so much in the performance. Still they won.
The similar thing happened with us in the street play. We actually originally created the entire street play and yet we didn't win. And somebody who copied like the entire play and they were after us, they fumbled and yet they won. This kind of partiality always existed, which is also
Yeah.
sad.
That entire play was plagiarized. Yeah, ours was original. Miss had written it. Salma Miss had written it. They
Exactly.
copied. How did they get the script? I don't even know that.
Exactly. And it was so creative. Like Miss had included puns and everything, and every day we would sit and practice. It was
Last two periods. Yeah.
Yeah. We missed all the PT periods because in ninth grade, all our PT periods were the last periods.
Something like related to script writing. Like I think it was for in 10th one competition. We were doing a movie making one. So we Back to the Future. So we done full revamp of that. So a different version of it, but like the same movie. So now our script writer, he forgot to write the last part of the script. And we were shooting in the chemistry lab, and we had the last scene left for which we were using the library or something. So, and we were like, Acha, where's the last part of the script? I can't find it. Can you give it to me? He's like, oh, I forgot to write it. What? And we were on a deadline because like the one who was the we got a cameraman to shoot it for us, he had to leave, and like none of us knew how to use a camera, so we can't even be like, acha, we'll shoot it tomorrow or something. So we're like, now what do we do? I still remember we were leaving the chemistry lab, so from the chemistry lab to the basement, like to the library, it like must have taken us 5 minutes max, like because carrying everything. I remember me and like one friend of mine, both of us wrote the script on the phone. We're typing the script, which some rubbish while running down. That we need something that how to end the story. So like if you see the movie, the beginning will be so good, the lines are so good, and then in the end, it's just one rough, like such a rough ending. So you're just like, huh? What happened to you?
It's like
what was
every
the result?
Bollywood movie ever.
Oh, we almost won. Like we came fourth. So like.
Oh, that cooking competition or something. You had gone, na?
Oh no, that my friend had gone for. It was a cooking competition for, I think, Parsi food. So they both had like prepared full like dhansak and like everything good Parsi food. So now what happened was they didn't read the rules properly. So they went to the competition. Like they're at the competition, they are giving the food to the judges, and the judges go, but it's a vegetarian competition. They're like, what? So
Oh,
I think they ended up giving them dal chawal. I'm not sure, but so they went with full everything prepared, fish, chicken, and gave them dal chawal.
oh shit. What happened to the food? Why didn't they give us?
I don't know.
You could eat that, yeah. Not go waste.
That's what, yeah. We should not waste food. Fish, chicken, here. This guy is there. Hungry as ever. I would have
They
eaten
did
this.
school. They once got to make the teachers taste. All these people went now. All our prefects from our class. They went to taste the food.
This Divya went. Bless.
All the
I was
prefects.
I was not a prefect then. I was in the final year, 10th.
So you weren't? Yeah.
This happened in
So you
ninth
were a
grade.
prefect, na?
This happened
Acha.
in 9th grade.
Oh yeah, they rejected you.
Even felicitation ceremonies of like competitions were so much fun if you think about it.
I remember going home with a sore throat after that, and my mom just being like, "You went for a competition, right?"
Everyone used to cheer, Manik Ji, Manik Ji, Manik Ji. Even though we didn't win the competition, we were screaming. We don't care. We won.
In I think for Cascade, some Cascade event, there was remember Rajhans and some
Yeah.
school and us.
Yeah.
It was just like it was a madhouse. Like they were screaming for them, we were screaming for us.
It was like this whole two sections. People are screaming for Manikji, people are screaming for Rajans there. It was like war. Manikji has to be-
I was also there at that competition. But the best part of this competition was neither of the schools won. Some other school came and took the prize.
We
We
weren't
were
even
just
participating. We weren't even participating.
But we were still
We were?
cheering. But we were still cheering.
Oh god.
Gone for creative writing, English. And on the felicitation ceremony, I went, okay? And there are a few other kids who had also come who were taking part. And so basically there's an like after all the awards are distributed, there's like a final award which goes to one particular school, and we ended up getting it. So like if you search Manikji Cooper on Google, I think within the first 5 photos, there'll be a photo of many students standing and holding that award, and I'm looking so ugly. I'm just standing at like one side and I'm just like this. It is so bad, and to think that a photo like that of me is on the internet is like the worst thing ever.
Anj, you also went now for that. I think Cascade when you all didn't win.
We didn't win. We didn't win in any competition. Which one are you talking about?
I know when you all went up on stage then for someone else's prize.
Oh yeah. That was Udan. That was that day only when we were super humiliated after that dance performance. So obviously everyone was not there. So the person who had won the prize, she also didn't come to collect it. So when they announced, it was completely unexpected. We were not even cheering. We were heartbroken after that performance. So that person announced her name, Manik Ji Cooper. And we got so happy. We all ran. We left the teachers behind. They were going to come and collect the prize for that girl. They were like, no, I don't want the teachers to go. Students will go. We went and we were dancing on the stage to get that handwriting competition prize.
In YMCA, there was this time I'd gone for this some poetry recitation or something, and there were these senior citizens as judges. So me and my friend, we gave our performances and all, and then we went to the judges to touch their feet. I don't know what some alagoni zone mein we went to touch their feet, and they got so scared, they got shocked. What happened? They were about to call the police or something. They said, what happened? Because no one has ever done it. We went to touch their feet. They got scared. And we actually won it. It worked. It actually worked.
This actually works. Huh? If you're, buttering the judges, it actually works. I, like an idiot, did not butter the judge. So there was that cascade. I was selected out like 100 people, and I had to perform in front of Alia Bhatt and Ayan Mukherjee. So this other guy who was my competitor, he was flirting with Alia, like full on. She asked her, "What's your favorite song?" And he was like, "Hookup song. It's because of the lyrics and you're there in it." He was flirting full on, and I was giving genuine answers. It was genuinely truthful, factual answers. She didn't let me win. She made him win. What is this? I didn't butter her. That's why.
You became Michael Jackson?
Yeah. Duh.
Wow.
Yeah, they liked my dance so much. They didn't like the overall performance. They liked the singular guy's dance. Let's call it to the stage.
But still, yeah, it's a big thing.
But we always won the overall award in Cascade. Always Manikji has took the overall championship award. Our school has 3-4 trophies of Cascade. Even though we didn't win many competitions. I don't know how did that happen.
I think participation and even winning, I think they both have points. So
Oh yeah, actually participation takes a huge number of points because we participated in all events.
yeah.
We didn't care. We'll go.
I think we've been like telling the 2012 batch like a lot that, okay, y'all don't know anything about competitions and all. But like I've heard this one story from, I think, the 2011 batch. So 2011 or 2012, there was this eating competition, like who could eat the most. And it was like disgusting food combination. So one was Karela Maggie.
Yeah.
He boiled in Karela water. So, so these two people had gone, and one of them, so every time you puke, 20 seconds get added to your time. So one of them took the first bite only and puked. So one, the second person, and it was like a big bowl of Maggie. So he took his bowl and the other person's bowl into his bowl and finished the full thing. And I think they ended up winning the competition too. But so like they've gone for competition.
This should happen again, yeah. This should happen again. I seriously want to try this.
No, I don't want to try Karela Maggie.
Yeah, me too.
You give me good food, butter chicken.
It's got to be fun. Something so new will happen.
How much did participating in inter-school competitions help?
It's a lot. Gives you a lot of exposure, experience, stage fright. I mean, that goes away, obviously.
It gives you stage fright?
Yeah, obviously.
I think it builds up your confidence, and then I think you get to see a completely different side of the teachers. Like you're sometimes pulling you out of class, like, beta, please come and practice. We need you. Like, skip your class, but come and practice.
And I also feel like it helps you figure out what you like and what you don't like. Sometimes you take part in competitions and you realize that maybe this is for me. Like so many people who are so good at debating and elocution and stuff. It's not something like you're born and you're just like reciting poems and all. Like that's something that you realize later on in life. So I feel like those things really help people. And then, so many people from our school were so good at debates and stuff. So that stuff really builds up your confidence.
But the teachers help you a lot in all this. I remember Rakesh sir had taken the car to drop us to Bandra or something. No, Powai or some competition was. Rakesh sir had taken the car at 5 o'clock in the morning and he was dropping us to Powai, picking us up from Powai. legendary.
Yeah. And then, when you're coming back from competitions and all, teachers will buy you like amazing food and stuff. And then you get to see in the bus, if you're there with the teachers, when everybody's going together, you see a whole new side of teachers. And it's so much fun, actually.
You always
Oh.
smile when you remember all this. These are some amazing memories.
Yeah. It took a pressure off exams, yeah. All these competitions, we completely forgot we had exams coming. We were, yeah, chalo, chill hai, competition hai.
Teachers were so like supportive of like inter-school competitions. Like if our exams were there, they would let us give exams later. Obviously, there would be another paper, and we could give the re-exam or something it was called, and then we could give it later. So teachers were also,
Correct.
they gave a lot of weightage to our extracurriculars.
Like I remember, I was like the last person to go into any of these competitions, and the only time I participated in these was in 9th and 10th. Like the years maybe where people might not participate, those were the years I started participating.
But like better late than never. I feel like even in 9th and 10th, you learn way more than when you're younger. So it's a
Correct.
nice. I think everybody should take part in competitions, because even if they feel like they're not talented enough or they don't like one particular thing, it always helps.
Correct.
And the MCET audience will always cheer for you.
Exactly.
And not only that, we met so many different people from different schools and who had amazing talents and all.
So we hope you guys have now finally understood, or at least got an idea what inter-school competitions are about.
Yeah, and don't forget to like the video.
And leave down your episode suggestions in the comments below.
And subscribe for more exciting content coming your way.
Bye.
You.
Signing off.
Bye.